In nomine Deus Christi Sanctus Spiritus Excelsi. In nomine Deus Christi Sanctus Spiritus Excelsi. In nomine.
So y'all, it's been a minute. It's been a year actually, not a minute. But real quick, what I wanted to talk about was initiations. So the important part of initiation is growth and diving into deeper wisdom and different levels to the wisdom you gaining because it's infinite shit. So um it's gonna manifest through physical shit or sometimes spiritual, sometimes emotional, sometimes mental. So dealing with the spirit I'm working with, the couple spirits I'm working with, you got um mine's manifested through how I dealt with people. I can either go a savage ass route or I can stay calm and be patient. What that was teaching me was logic and patience and planning things out. Then you got Oshun. I went to her on some money shit, basically prosperity, flow, things like that. And just starting out basically was struggle, financial struggle, and it was definitely needed because of how I was spending my money and shit like that. So now I learned budgeting and investments and just things like that. Then building your perception is a big key because a lot of people been dealing with spiritual systems on the sense of a lot of people have been dealing with just in a religious route, which all that started off of people that didn't practice religiously. Because it wasn't nothing to really practice. You just went by the spirits. So that and the choices you make is a big key. And what I've learned with it is you have to be balanced with the physical and the feminine energy within yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. You got both aspects. Balance is one of the biggest keys of this shit. So it's going to be as hard as you make it. The best thing you can do is listen and work. You can't just go online and look at fucking random spirits and be like, oh, I like their name, or I like their color, or I like this ain't shit they like. I'ma just light a candle and work with them. That's not how it go. That is how shit backfires, and that's how you get fucked up, and that's how it's. And I'm speaking from experience. But that was years ago when I was young and that shit. But the benefits, don't sweat the physical shit, cause that's gonna come. That's destined. Like that. Don't even worry about it. Just you gotta keep going, keep flowing, keep that shit moving. You might lose shit. You're gonna lose shit. Majority of it is the majority of the things that you're gonna lose is shit that you've been clinging on that no longer serves you, and that's gonna leave. When people in your life like transition to, you know, when they leave their body, I see that as an initiation in itself. Like I see everything damn near as an initiation. So even this. So you get new rituals, you get gifts, abilities, you get new spirits. I just met one. Um, I call him Assassin. His thing, he is, and I seen him. And the crazy part was, I put him on one of my Loa altars. He has a candle, and I just used it for the color. I just used it for the color. I wasn't even sweating the design on the front of it, but I put him on my Loa's altar, and next thing I know, um, I'm in that sleep paralysis state and projecting over my body, and I see this fucking skeleton with a dagger and shit floating through my apartment, and he's in his hallway that's not supposed to be there, but is there in that plane and floating through different doors and shit. And he's like, "You're next," and he goes through a door. Then I wake up, and then my girl next to me, she's like, she's calling my name like, and I woke her up, and she's like, she tells me about her nightmare, and that was the day. That was the same day me and her was arguing. We was going through it, but assassin is nothing to fuck with. But that's the new spirit from the initiation from that Loa that I worked with, all coming together, and I'm gonna probably be working with him for a minute, cause assassin ain't nothing to fuck with. That dude powerful. So you probably gonna hear me mention him a lot in these next few videos on how he works and what happens and things like that, because being a root worker or learning, I wouldn't really classify myself as a root worker just yet, but I do work with people who come to me. I don't charge them because they're friends, and I need to up my abilities and shit. But yeah, initiations is something that you need to take serious and keep moving. Don't stop, because shit will get hard, especially dealing with a lot of these different beings out here. They're fucking serious. Let me see. I would classify an initiation, not classify, I would say an initiation could apply with any different being that will be more of a pillar of society or a pillar of energy. And when I say a pillar, I mean like a law. Like, so Loa, you got LWA, which you rearrange the letter A and W, that's law. Then you got Loa as LOA, law of attraction. So I consider my Loas as conscious beings outside myself, inside myself, everywhere. So dealing with these mastering energies and these mastering forces, I don't really consider Goetias, but whatever. That's perception, I guess. So if you see him as that, then, take your initiations. But that's what I wanted to talk about with initiations for right now. I just want to throw a video out there real quick. I'm here, you feel me? A lot of shit's changed since my last video that I put up. My only video. So there's that. So that's it.